Roll down the window.
Yes, may I help you?
Officer Norton, Montgomery County Constables Precinct 5. The reason I pulled you over is your license plate is obscured. I cannot see your license plate.
You're full of crap anyways because it's got my bicycle things on it.
It still can't be covered.
Yes, it's not covered. It is, but that's
it's obscured. Hey, don't roll up your window on me.
Oh, watch me.
Okay.
It was an accident to begin with, so don't threaten me.
I didn't threaten you. I said don't roll.
Don't roll up your window on me. It was an accident to begin with.
Where are you coming from today?
None of your business. Again?
Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle.
No.
Get out of the vehicle.
Out of the vehicle.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
8520. Can you send me another unit? I have a occupant that's refusing to get out of the vehicle. Anything you don't need that's gonna poke prod me? Pat you down for officer safety.
No.
Hands on the hood.
That's not a pat down. That is pull my bra.
It is definitely a pat down. We can argue all you want. I don't know why you are being so defensive.
You are not patting me down. You are feeling up under my bra.
Is that I'm allowed to?
No, you're not.
Okay. So I don't know, traffic stop for obscured license plate. She has like bikes covering her license plate. I can't see the license plate. When I told her that I wasn't able to see the rear license plate, she argued with me and says that it's not obscured. When I asked if there were any weapons in the vehicle, she said that she didn't have to tell me. And I said, well, it's for officer safety. As I'm patting her down, seeing if she stuffed anything anywhere in her bra, she said that I was not doing a pat down, that I was illegally searching her. So I was gonna see if that's enough for interference.
Okay, here's where you're at. There are some problems that will make you look terribly bad if you have to defend this case in court.
Okay.
The first one is the statute that I wanted to look at is that bicycles and motorcycle racks attached to a vehicle in normal and customary manner cannot be used as a basis for obstructing a license plate. Now that's problem number one. Problem number two, it sounds like she has a valid point about the search in saying that you patting her bra is not a pat down, it's a search. So the long and the short of it is, I would not do it. A defense attorney, in my opinion, is going to eat you alive with the other two issues at a trial on that case. I wouldn't take that fight if I were you.
On September 9th, 2024, Ducta Police was pulled over by the Montgomery County Constables Precinct 5 in Texas. And this constable thought she had an easy target, an elderly woman with disabilities that was borderline deaf. Seemed like an easy person to bully in the beginning, but looks can be deceiving, and that woman quickly turned the tables on this dirty cop. The driver pointed out that the reason she was pulled over was illegal, and then pointed out that the constable committed an illegal search, violating the driver's Fourth Amendment right by searching her bra. This cop was real sure that this woman was going to go to jail. Then she called the prosecutor, and things didn't quite turn out the way she was hoping. This one is incredible. This Montgomery County constable out of Texas is effecting a traffic stop. She sees a motorist with a bike rack, which she believes is obscuring the license plate. What this constable thought was going to be a routine traffic stop is going to turn into anything but.
You gonna roll down the window? Why not? Roll down the window.
Yes, may I help you?
Officer Norton, Montgomery County Constables Precinct 5. The reason I pulled you over is your license plate is obscured. I cannot see your license plate.
You're full of crap anyways because it's got my bicycle things on it.
It still can't be covered.
Yes, it's not covered. It is, but that's
it's obscured.
It's legal.
No, it's not. I cannot see your license plate.
This motorist said that the cop was full of crap, and she's absolutely right. Ordinance and statute in this county specifically states that bike racks affixed to a vehicle in a normal manner cannot be the basis of a traffic stop for obscured license plate. That reason being the sole reason that this officer pulled this motorist over means that this cop has effected an illegal traffic stop, and she does not have the required reasonable articulable suspicion that a misdemeanor, felony, ordinance violation, or moving violation had taken place to arrest her movement. So the moment this cop turned on her blues, she violated this driver's Fourth Amendment right. If this case was to go to court, anything after the moment this driver was stopped would be considered fruit of the poisonous tree. That means anytime the officer did something illegal, anything that they found throughout their investigation after that point is non-admissible in court.
I cannot see your license plate.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's obscured. Do you have your license on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
However, it's not obscured.
Okay, it is obscured.
You can call Officer Simpson, Sergeant Simpson, and ask him. It is not obscured.
So me not being able to see your back license plate, don't roll up your window on me.
Oh, watch me.
Don't roll up your window on me.
Oh, watch me.
Don't roll up your window on me.
Oh, watch me.
I absolutely love this driver. She is taking absolutely no shit from this police officer. Don't roll up the window on me. Watch me. Get out of the car. No thanks. To be honest, it's absolutely refreshing seeing an ordinary citizen have such control and knowledge over their constitutional rights. And if you folks at home have the same knowledge as this driver, the cops are at an immediate disadvantage because their grasp of the Constitution is absolutely non-existent. So as long as you have a basic handle on your rights, these cops are way out of their league.
Okay.
It was an accident to begin with, so don't threaten me.
I didn't threaten you. I said don't roll.
Don't roll up your window on me. It was an accident to begin with.
Okay, that's all I said was don't roll your window up on me. Where's your license?
It's not obscured.
Okay.
You can read it.
We can agree to disagree. Where are you coming from today?
None of your business.
Okay, cool. Any weapons in the vehicle?
None of your business.
It is my business, actually.
This woman gets it right again. It's absolutely no business of this police officer whether or not she has firearms in the vehicle. And she doesn't have to disclose that information for officer safety or for any other reasons. It's very much the same as if you're walking down the street, and a police officer notices that you have a sidearm in a holster, and they approach you and ask you why you have a firearm, or to remove your firearm. The Second Amendment protects us and affords us the ability to keep and bear arms. And simply exercising our Second Amendment cannot be converted into a crime, probable cause, or suspicion. The same as your First Amendment right to record can't be converted into a crime. If you have a weapon and you're carrying it legally, you do not need to disclose whether you're possessing it or not.
No, I don't have to answer any more questions.
Yeah, you do. Are there any weapons in the vehicle?
Here you go.
Are there any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Any illegal narcotics?
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle for me.
Excuse me?
Hop out of the vehicle.
Excuse me?
Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle.
Say that again?
Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle.
No.
Get out of the
I'm not
vehicle?
getting out of the vehicle.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Now, under Pennsylvania v. Mims, a police officer has the legal ability and authority to demand a motorist out of their vehicle, to control the scene for officer and motorist safety. So that's a command that you do have to comply with. However, in this case, fruit of the poisonous tree kicks in again. There is no violation having a bike rack and having the bikes on that rack obscure your license plate. So the moment this driver was pulled over for not breaking the law, everything after that is illegal and not admissible in court. So technically, this driver's right. She doesn't have to get out of the car because she legally hasn't been pulled over at all.
8520. Can you send me another unit? I have a occupant that's refusing to get out of the vehicle.
I'm not getting out.
Yes, you are.
Clear. Can I get a second 8520? All units be via channel sport cover close, channel sport cover close.
I do not have to answer any questions, and I am not getting out.
It's a lawful order.
No, it's not a lawful order.
Yes, it is. It is a lawful order, me telling you to get out of the vehicle.
I am not getting out of my
You can open up the channel. You can get out of the vehicle, or you can go for interfering. Okay, well, we'll sit here all day until... Okay. Well, we'll sit here all day. All I asked was for you to get out of the vehicle.
I am not getting out of my vehicle.
I don't know what's in this vehicle. You're not telling me if there are weapons. I asked you if there are weapons. You said I don't have to tell you. You said I don't have to tell you. So for all I know is you have a firearm.
There is no vehicle. There's no weapons in my vehicle.
You said I don't have to tell you.
Exactly. But I also told you there was no vehicles in my. There's no weapons in my vehicle.
Okay, cool. Well,
So I do not have to get out of my.
yeah, you do. It's a lawful order.
No, No, it's not.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
I'm not doing anything wrong. There is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle, and I gave you my driver's license.
Okay, but I'm asking you to get out of the vehicle, and you're still refusing.
Getting out of my vehicle.
Okay, well, we can either pull you out.
Call Sergeant Simpson.
I don't need to call Sergeant Simpson.
There is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle. I've not done anything wrong.
So me asking you is a lawful order.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It definitely is a lawful order. Okay.
It's not a lawful order because there is no reason for it.
Okay, she already locked it. That's all right. We got a sergeant on the line right now. See, he's en route. So you can sit here, or you can comply with our orders.
There is no vehicle. There is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle.
I don't know what's in this vehicle. You were hesitant on me asking if there were any weapons in the vehicle, and you said no. I don't have to tell you. So.
No weapons in my vehicle. And do not shine your flashlight in my eyes. I'm deaf.
You're deaf?
Well, that has nothing to do with a flashlight in your eyes.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
But I can't see you in order to hear you.
You're not even looking at us.
I can hear you because you're loud enough.
You can hear us, but you're not looking at us.
No, I can't. Not now. I can't.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna run her. So
now this police officer is going to go back to her vehicle to run this driver through NCIC to see if she has any warrants or criminal history. The only thing she has on her record is a minor traffic offense. And that should be the end of this. This cop has pulled over a deaf, elderly, and handicapped woman simply for having bicycles and a bike rack that minorly obscured her plate, which is completely legal, and the first argument should be that this cop should know the law better than the citizens that she's pulled over. She's ran her background and she has none. This woman should be on her way. But this cop has tunnel vision. The moment she pulled over this driver, and the driver gave this cop an attitude, she decided someone needed to go to jail. And she was going to jump through hoops to send this driver there.
hands on the hood. Anything you don't need that's gonna poke prod me? Pat you down for officer safety.
No.
Hands on the hood.
That's not a pat down. That is pull my bra.
It is definitely a pat down. We can argue all you want. I don't know why you are being so defensive.
You are not patting me down. You are feeling up under my bra.
Is that I'm allowed to?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Now there's a lot of different words for what's happening. Pat down, Terry search, or cursory search of a person. And courts have held that a basic pat down does not violate a citizen's rights. However, a pat down can only be an outside short pat over a citizen's clothing or pockets to make sure that they're not armed. You can't go in someone's pockets, and you most certainly cannot go in the straps of a person's bra. That is a violation of the driver's Fourth Amendment rights, which guarantees them to be free from illegal search and seizure. This type of search is called a cavity search, and it requires either consent from the citizen or a search warrant signed by a judge. At this point, this woman has a pretty immense lawsuit.
Where are you coming from today? Not gonna answer? Okay. Anything in the car that you're not supposed to have?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been in trouble with the law before?
No.
No?
Except for that I got pulled over, like, I went to jail for expired inspection registration, like, a long time ago.
Okay. So there's nothing inside the vehicle that you're not supposed to have?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I search the vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Stay right there. Do we have any canines? Bruh.
An illegal traffic stop on false pretenses, an illegal strip search, all on a handicapped driver with no criminal record. This stop should be over. In fact, it never should have happened. But this cop needs this woman to go to jail because she hurt her feelings. So now they're going to ask for a canine. Then they're going to try and trump up charges to get her on interference so they can take her to jail. And ultimately, this stupid cop is going to call the DA with a sales pitch she's sure will send this driver right to prison.
No. Do you have any canines on? Your home? Is Theo on?
No, he's Wednesday.
Huh?
Good.
Yeah.
There's too many of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I wonder if that's enough for me to, because technically she was interfering.
Oh, yeah. I've done it.
I'm gonna call the DA. Did you call the DA before you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, my guy had physically had to remove him out of the car.
Yeah, but how many times did we ask her? You know?
Oh, yeah,
it took 4 units.
I only asked mine 3 times before I took it.
Alright, I'm gonna call the DA. Hello, this is Officer Norton with Montgomery County Constables Precinct 5. I got a question for you. That's clear. So, out on a traffic stop for obscured license plate. She has like bikes covering her license plate. I can't see the license plate. When I told her that I wasn't able to see the rear license plate, she argued with me and says that it's not obscured, this, and this. I asked her multiple times to get out of the vehicle because when I asked her... Sorry, hold on. When I asked if there were any weapons in the vehicle, she said that she didn't have to tell me. And I said, well, it's for officer safety, this, and this. And finally, after asking her multiple times, she said, no, there's no weapons in the vehicle. I then asked her, okay, well, do you mind stepping out? That way I know, you know, for my safety, your safety, everything's okay. She then rolled up the passenger window, said it was an accident. And then she refused to get out of the vehicle when I asked her multiple times. It took 4 other officers to ask her verbally. We didn't have to physically remove her. But she finally got out of the vehicle. And then as I'm patting her down, seeing if she, like, you know, stuffed anything anywhere in her bra, she said that I was not doing a pat down, that I was illegally searching her. So I was going to see if that's enough for interference.
Give me a second, I'm going to look at something.
Okay.
Don't be fooled. Everything that just happened was nothing short of a sales pitch. And that's concerning in the first place. Because when you have a spiel or a sales pitch, it's because you're trying to sell something to somebody else. You walk into a car dealership, and you get ready to start your spiel. And you start with the bad stuff first and really dull it down. I have terrible credit, but I have excellent income, I pay all my bills on time, and I've already had a car loan that I've fully paid off. You start with the negative right up front, and then you lay on the bad, but you dramatize all of it to make it seem 10 times worse. And why do you do that? Because you're trying to get what you want. And what this officer wants is for this woman to go to jail. So much so that she's came up with a whole sales pitch to try and get the DA to go along. It wasn't, hello, prosecutor, here are the facts of the case. What do you think? You can tell how bad this dirty cop wants this driver behind bars. And the prosecutor is literally going to come back and laugh in her face. He's also going to explain to her that she's broken several laws, violated several of this driver's constitutional rights, and advises her that she will literally, and I quote, get eaten alive on the stand.
Okay, here's where you're at. I'm with you. Technically, yes, you have the violation if you want to file it. However, there are some problems that will make you look terribly bad if you have to defend this case in court.
Okay.
The first one is the statute that I wanted to look at is that bicycles and motorcycle racks attached to a vehicle in normal and customary manner cannot be used as a basis for obstructing a license plate.
So the initial reason this driver was pulled over is the bike rack obscuring the license plate. Driver said it's not obscuring and it's not against the law. Stupid cop says it is obscuring and it is against the law. The prosecutor just shut that down. Which means it was an illegal traffic stop to begin with. And everything after, well, no good in court.
It's actually spelled out in the statute.
Okay, even with the bicycles on it?
I'll read it to you. Subsection A7, which is obscured license plate, may not be construed to apply to a bicycle or motorcycle rack that is attached to a vehicle in a normal or customary manner. Now, that's problem number one. Problem number two, it sounds like she has a valid point about the search in saying that you patting her bra is not a pat down, it's a search.
My, how the mighty have fallen. The driver says it's a search and not a pat down when the cop starts rifling with her bra. Cop says it's not a search and it is a pat down. Prosecutor shuts that one down too. This officer wanted her day in the sun. And you know what they say? Flying too close to the sun might just burn your wings. So now let's all revel while the DA literally laughs in this cop's face, setting up this driver for an insane lawsuit.
So the long and the short of it is, I would not do it, but if y'all really want to bite off that fight, yes, we'll file it.
One of the most interesting parts to the whole video is that comment right there. Prosecutor says, but if you want to, we'll file it. The prosecutor's on the phone with the police officer. Police officer admits that she effected an illegal traffic stop and there was no moving violation to begin with. And then she violated the driver's Fourth Amendment right to be secure in her persons, her papers, and her effects. But the DA is willing to pursue it anyways if this cop really wants to go down this rabbit hole. I mean, I appreciate the fact that the prosecutor is saying that this cop has violated many local, state, and federal laws, and that she's an idiot for doing so. But if you're agreeing that the driver's right and this cop has violated the law and her rights, why would you take it to court at all?
No, I mean, I'm going to go with obviously what you say, because I'm calling you to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at. You could easily make out the case for interference with public duties for her refusing to come out of the vehicle for an extended period and requiring a number of officers to get involved. However, a defense attorney, in my opinion, is going to eat you alive with the other two issues at a trial on that case. So I'll go whichever way y'all want to go, and I'm certainly happy if you want to talk to your sergeant about it and make a decision that way.
No. Like I said, I called you to get your kind of approval on the stuff that we got out here.
My take is, legally you're right. Morally, I wouldn't take that fight if I were you. Yeah.
Okay. I was under the impression that if we weren't able to see a plate in the back at all, then it was obscured.
Well, I read you the exact language, and so you can see how you think it applies to your exact facts, because you're looking at your situation live. I'm not.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I physically can't see the plate, so, like, I legit had to go under the bikes as I'm pulling over the vehicle to see the plate. Like, there's 3 bikes.
Yeah.
So.
I'm giving you my pieces, so, yeah, whichever way you want to go is fine with me.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, bye.
For anyone that knows the police accountability business, they're going to recognize that this walk of shame is especially brilliant. Because the cop isn't just going to take a walk of shame and tell this driver that she's free to go. This cop is going to go from tyrant to a very nice individual. Because she's just been told by her prosecutor that she's violated this driver's rights all day long. So she's stupid enough to think, after all that, if she's just nice to the driver now, maybe that will absolve her of all her past sins and clear her from a lawsuit that is definitely coming regardless of her pleasantries.
We didn't get a response on any of the channels.
That's clear, you can disregard.
Were you wanting to speak with the sergeant, or?
You have any questions?
Nothing.
All right, well, the sergeant's right here if you want to speak to him. If not, you're more than welcome to go on about your day.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for me, for him? No? Okay.
Make sure you subscribe to Duck to Police. Hit the like button, set the notification bell to always, and tell them Accountability for All sent you. Their channel and original video will be in the description of this one. This video is literal proof in the pudding that having a basic understanding of your rights will always put you on a path to victory against a really dumb cop. Which means, technically speaking, you're on a path to victory against all cops. Knowing and understanding your rights is extremely important. If this woman had no idea of what her constitutional liberties were, she would have been violated even more. And I'd like to thank the Montgomery County Constables out in Montgomery County, Texas, for putting body cams in their budget. Because if they didn't, we wouldn't be able to revel in the stupidity of their really, really, really dumb cops. So thanks to the Montgomery County Constables for 2 reasons. Number 1, for recording just how stupid you are. And number 2, well, for being born that stupid to begin with. And that's the reason I stopped you today.